It's Rockcom, and this is grading the sub. This is where I play subscriber, and at the end of the video, I rate him on his offense, his defense, and try to hopefully give him some tips throughout the game and towards the end, and kind of have the grading scale from like a C minus to an A plus. And I'm a tough grader. I'm not an easy A. For all of you old sub or people who have been sub to me for a while, y'all have definitely seen some of these games. I think this is my 10th or 11th one. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, so this is for y'all and to help y'all get better at the game, and this is where I bring my best and try to play like tournament style or like a type of money game or whatever, and give y'all some good competition and see where y'all are at. It's a good test for y'all, and so let's check it out. This guy's Menden. He's been in sub for a while, and we were able to get a game in. This is actually a rank match, so this for the points. I'm pretty sure he's a level 11, so he's definitely a good player. And so let's get on to some gameplay. Early on, I decided to establish a little bit of the run and hit him with a couple short passes. I wasn't too sure, what kind of defense he ran or what he liked to do. And as the game goes on, I can tell he liked to run a lot of coverage defense and on his defense. So let's move on to this offensive possession. I hit him with an A gap. He did a really good job of sliding his quarterback to the left to have his lineman pick it up. But by sliding to his left, his reads were on the right. I think he had like a flat. If he would have completed that, that was a crazy play on 4th down. And I don't blame him for going for that, because he knows my offense is good, and he already got stopped once, so you kind of have to go for it. But he did a good job slide protect or moving to the left to avoid the A gap. But by moving to the left, most of his reads were on the right. He had like a flat, a corner route, and a streak, and just one receiver on the left side of the field. And so by him sliding left, he really didn't give himself a lot of options unless he wanted to throw the ball across his body, which is never a good idea. And so I was able to get a big stop on 4th down. He tries to hit, but he had some really good red zone defense to just held me to a field goal. He tries to hit me with the screen pass. That wasn't doing it, and then he tries to hit me deep, but right before he gets hit, and my guy's just in good position because he's throwing that like 40 yards down the field, and when you're doing that, I have that safety lurk in that middle. That's an easy click on, and then get a little ball hawk feature, and right there on that 1st down, all I did was try to give myself up, but I dove forward and actually kind of worked out. So I ended up getting a 1st down. He decided to bring pressure. I hit him with a quick pass. And that's something that I recommend that he needs to do is learn how to hit up the quick pass a little bit more. He had a lot of deep routes because I was seeing some good pressure at him, and he had too many deep routes. He needed some good crossing routes or whatnot. And look at this dot right here to Randy Moss in between 3 defenders. Just you can't do much about it. Just good offense just beats good defense all day in this game. And he had me one-on-one deep there with Jordy Nelson. Aaron Rodgers just had a slight overthrow, which definitely happens in those lob streaks, but it's kind of like 50-50 if it's going to be a dot or not. Once again, he tries to hit me with a streak because I had a nice blitz jump over his blocker, and then I decided to hit him up with some coverage defense, and everything's looking great till the very end. Jordy Nelson was able to cut back upfield and get just a yard past my defender to get a key 1st down, and then I send a heavy blitz, and he had a nice hot read right there to get the touchdown going into halftime. There's only 15 seconds left, so I'm just trying to get in the field goal range, just kind of force an out route right there. He covered that really well. Trying to hit him back up with Michael James, get that. So look at Michael James fighting for that yards. Man, if he could have got 3 more yards, I would have been in field goal range and would have tried to kick the field goal to go up 20-7. Was unable to do it, but I get ball to start the 2nd half, and where's your 6 skills out, buddy? Man, I love doing that to people. But anyway, so 2nd and 3, get 2 yards, and then I do a quarterback sneak to get the 1st down. And you'll see later on, I go back to the quarterback sneak when it's 3rd and 1, and he does not adjust well to that. So I'll point that out here coming up. And then I just hit Vernon Davis, Randy Moss on a fade route. My whip route was able to take away the underneath zone or the man right there, and so it's just one-on-one with the corner, and they don't react too well in this year's games to those fades with the pass lead to the inside. I was able to get a nice big explosive play for a touchdown. Hits me up with a streak right here, good play on his part. He was able to pick up the blitz. That's one thing he did really good. He recognized where my blitzes were coming from and was able to pick them up for the most part. But I feel like I did a good, and that's just good play recognition on my part. I feel like he did a good play call right there at the FL screen. But, you know, a good defense player can, if you don't run gun doubles a lot throughout the game, and then just mix in the screen, it's a lot easier to say, all right, well, you know, I predicted the FL screen over the read option or some other play, and so, you know, the FL screen is really good. But what makes the FL screen really powerful is whenever you have some other really good pass plays out of the doubles. So I was just able to predict it and jump it. So here we are, 4th and inches. Once again, I come out in goal line, quarterback sneak, and he has his like line spread and does all that stuff. Or he had like 3 people on line of scrimmage, which isn't enough. You need to come out in goal line or a 4-6, and then crash down your line and do all that good stuff. But, you know, that was just an easy first down. He should have remembered that earlier in the game. I did the quarterback sneak when it was 3rd and 1. And then he tried to send an A-gap blitz on me, and I was able to had a nice little man pick play, and was able to just take an easy like 5-yard crossing out to the house for another explosive play. So that was big right there. So now I have a pretty comfortable lead. He does an awesome job right there, 4th and 17. Really good job of smart routing and out route, because those are deadly against man coverage, and I should have had a purple there to top off that man coverage instead of just a deep blue zone. That would have taken away that. But so look at that dot right there. My goodness, catching it within three players right there. Hits me with the screenplay, and Cedric Benson thinks he's AP, breaking tackles, getting another first down. Good job of sliding to avoid the sack. And once again, my strafing game, man. I seriously keep telling y'all I need to stop strafing, but I keep strafing. Look at this. Come on, somebody recover the ball. I keep hitting BY, trying to just get somebody to recover it. That was the good play on his part to get an to go for the onside kick, because he's down 2 scores with 4 minutes left in the 4th quarter. He can't afford me to run the ball all the way down, to have a nice long drive, and I can just clock him the whole way. So even if he gives up a field goal, it's not a big deal. He just can't give up a touchdown, and whenever it's a lot harder to score in the red zone. So that was definitely a good play on his part. He almost got the kick recovered, but it just wasn't meant to be. Hit him with an angle right there. Thread the needle, but I get called for holding on 3rd and 4, so now it's gonna be 3rd and 14. Just hit up a read option. I'm just trying to play it smart. Kaepernick luckily broke a tackle, but he didn't get enough for the first down. I just didn't want to throw an interception right there, and I was like, I'll just take my points. And what do you know? He tries to block my kick, and he doesn't go off sides. He times it really well, but he was a little late and hits my kicker, so he wasn't able to get the block. So I got 1st and goal. Just hit him with an inside run, get the touchdown, and that will about wrap it up. He ends up conceding, and I think I get 13 points or whatever. So he was definitely a good player. It was a really good game. So on to the grading part. So for his offense, I'm going to give his offense a B. Some of the strengths were he had really good pocket presence of sliding to the left to not get sacked by the A-gap pressure, and he did a good job of blocking his running backs to pick up my heavy 6-man blitzes from both sides, and he had some good some good route combinations to go with it. So his offense is pretty solid. His weaknesses, he needs to have more quick throws, to slow down the blitz just for quick reads. He was a little inconsistent, and he needs to work on his running game. He needs a powerful running game, or at least a good running play. So his defense, I give him a C. His strengths were he ran a lot of good coverage defense and run D, but coverage D only goes so far in this game. His weaknesses was he needs to work on some pressures, get there faster. He needs to get a reliable A-gap, some outside pressures. And then when he did bring pressures, he left too many holes open and didn't get there fast enough. So I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I'll see you on the sticks.